Brock screaming in agony. Brock.
Monday Night Raw delivered another unforgettable twist when Brock Lesnar confronted Paul Heyman, urging him to abandon Seth Rollins and return to his side. The shocking backstage development not only reignited memories of one of the most dominant alliances in WWE history, but also left the WWE Universe buzzing with speculation. Is the Beast and his advocate back together? The history. Lesnar and Heyman's legendary bond. For over 2 decades, Paul Heyman has been the brain behind some of WWE's most dominant superstars. His partnership with Brock Lesnar remains one of the most iconic in wrestling history. From Lesnar's debut in 2002, when Heyman introduced him as the next big thing, to multiple world championship reigns, their bond was unshakable. Together, they conquered legends like The Undertaker, John Cena, Kurt Angle, and Triple H. Heyman's words and Lesnar's destruction created a perfect storm that defined WWE dominance. But the story took a turn when Heyman aligned with Seth Rollins, the current World Heavyweight Champion. Many fans questioned if Heyman's loyalty had shifted permanently, until this week's Raw flipped the script again. The segment, Tension Boils Over on Raw. Seth Rollins cut a promo celebrating his reign as champion. As usual, Paul Heyman stood at his side, microphone in hand, showering Seth with praise. But the celebration didn't last long. The arena shook as Brock Lesnar's theme hit, and the Beast Incarnate stormed down the ramp with his trademark intensity. The crowd erupted, half in fear and half in excitement. Heyman's face told the story. Torn between the man he's guiding now, Seth, and the monster he made famous, Lesnar. The confrontation. Come with me. Inside the ring, Brock Lesnar wasted no time addressing Heyman directly. He glared at Rollins, but kept his words aimed at his former advocate. Paul, you don't belong with him. You know it. I'm not asking. I'm telling you. Leave Seth Rollins. Come with me. The crowd gasped. The tension between Seth and Lesnar spiked instantly, but Heyman's reaction was the most gripping part. His hands shook, his eyes darted between the two men, and his signature nervous stammer returned. Heyman looked like a man caught between two worlds, the future he's building with Rollins and the unstoppable force of nature that is Brock Lesnar. Seth Rollins responds, I don't need you, Brock. Seth Rollins, never one to back down, stepped in front of Heyman and fired back. Brock, this isn't your world anymore. Paul is here because he sees the future, and that future is me. You don't get to walk in here and demand anything. I don't need you, and I don't need your approval. The words only fueled Lesnar's rage. He smirked at Seth, but his focus remained on Heyman. The decision. Heyman walks. In a moment that silenced the crowd, Paul Heyman slowly stepped away from Rollins. He adjusted his tie nervously, then turned toward Brock. The decision was clear. Heyman walked across the ring and stood behind the Beast. The arena erupted as Lesnar put his arm on Heyman's shoulder, almost protectively. For the first time in years, the advocate and his conqueror were reunited. Rollins's face twisted in disbelief and fury. He screamed at Heyman, calling him a traitor, while Lesnar leaned over the ropes with his cold, piercing stare, fixed on Seth. Backstage fallout. Brock and Heyman seen together. Later in the night, WWE cameras caught Lesnar and Heyman backstage, walking side by side. Heyman appeared relieved, almost like he had returned home. Lesnar didn't say much, but the look on his face said it all. The Beast and his advocate were back in business. Commentators wasted no time speculating on the impact of this reunion. Was this the end of Heyman's association with Seth Rollins? And more importantly, what did this mean for Rollins' future as champion? Why this twist matters. This development is massive for several reasons. 1. Lesnar and Heyman are box office together. Whenever they reunite, the WWE Universe takes notice. This duo brings both credibility and danger, instantly shaking up the main event scene. 2. Seth Rollins' character gets tested with Heyman gone. Rollins now stands alone. Can he truly defend his title without the strategic brilliance of Paul Heyman at his side? 3. Future showdowns await. Lesnar vs. Rollins has been one of the most intense rivalries in modern WWE. With Heyman back in Brock's corner, fans can expect the rivalry to reach new heights. Fan reactions. Social media explodes. Within minutes of the segment airing, WWE fans lit up social media. Paul Heyman belongs with Brock Lesnar. This feels right again. Poor Seth. He just lost the smartest man in wrestling. Rollins versus Lesnar with Heyman back in the mix? This is going to be insane. Memes, GIFs, and speculation posts spread across Twitter, Reddit, and Instagram, making this moment one of the most talked-about Raw highlights of the year. What's next? Possible directions. This storyline could branch in multiple exciting directions. Lesnar versus Rollins at the next Premium Live event. A high-stakes showdown with the World Heavyweight Championship on the line seems inevitable. Seth finds a new ally with Heyman gone. Will Rollins bring in someone else to counter Lesnar's influence? A bloodline connection? Fans are already wondering if Heyman's reunion with Lesnar could somehow affect his long-standing connection to Roman Reigns and the bloodline. Could we see Lesnar pulled into that saga again? Closing. The Beast and his advocate, our back Raw, ended with more questions than answers. But one thing is certain. The WWE Universe just witnessed the rebirth of one of the greatest partnerships in wrestling history. Brock Lesnar and Paul Heyman standing together once again changes everything. For Seth Rollins, it means he's got the fight of his life ahead. For Brock Lesnar, it means the Beast is once again backed by the most dangerous mind in the business. And for Paul Heyman, it means he's right back where he belongs, in the corner of the most destructive force WWE has ever seen. The Beast and the Advocate have reunited. The WWE landscape will never be the same again.